Hello everyone, this is a Braum guide. This video will include abilities, masteries, matchup, item order, pros and cons. Now look at the pros. Strong disengage tools, strong peeling options, has the options to be played offensive, strongest level 1 for invades. And now look at the cons. Suffers into ranged matchups, hard to successfully roam, hard to engage on your own, lacks depth and itemization. Guardian is the only go-to rune for Braum playstyle. Guardian is the only keystone in this tree you can consistently proc, and it helps with your ability to peel your team. This rune is important as it will shield your ally you try to peel. It ain't much, but it can be just enough to keep someone alive or buy enough time. I would not recommend Grasp of the Undying and Aftershock, as these are less optimal for the playstyle Braum likes to go for. Font of Life, and when an ally procs it, they heal for a percentage of your maximum health, which is good as you will be building some HP. Bone Plating is overall just a solid rune when in a melee matchup such as Leona, as the burst from her engage will be mitigated quite a bit. Unflinching is a great rune for Braum, as you want to be CC'd the least possible to be proactive in teamfights and continue peeling your carries. Depending on the opponent's situation and the game's composition, you can make these selections. You can choose Steel Shoulder Guards, Health Potion, and Stealth Ward as your starting items. For your early item pick, you can go for Null Magic Mantle, Cloth Armor, Ruby Crystal, and Boots. Up to 20 minutes, you can consider purchasing Pauldrons of White Rock, Plated Steel Caps, and Locket of the Iron Solari. For your full build, after getting Knight's Vow recently, you can continue with Thornmail and Vigilant Wardstone. This is a passive. Braum's basic attacks and Winter's Bite each apply a stack of concussive blows to their target for 4 seconds, refreshing on subsequent applications and stacking up to 4 times. Once the first stack has been applied, any allied champion's basic attack applies an additional stack to the target on hit. This is a Q ability. Braum propels ice from his shield in the target direction, dealing magic damage to the first enemy hit and slowing them by 70%, decaying over 2 seconds. This is a W ability. Braum dashes to put himself between the target ally and the closest visible enemy champion within 1,500 units, and upon arrival grants himself and the ally bonus armor and bonus magic resistance for 3 seconds. Stand Behind Me can be self-cast to instantly grant Braum the bonus resistances, and Unbreakable can be cast during the dash. This is a E ability. Braum sets his shield in the target direction for a few seconds, creating a barrier that intercepts all incoming hostile projectiles and reduces the damage Braum takes through it. The first instance of damage dealt by a champion from this direction is reduced by 100%. Unbreakable does not affect turrets. While his shield is raised, Braum also gains 10% bonus movement speed and ghosting. This is an ultimate. Braum leaps into the air and slams his shield into the ground, creating a fissure that travels forth in the target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies within its path, as well as those around Braum. The first target hit is knocked up for at least 0.6 seconds, increased if they are further away from Braum. All other enemies hit are knocked up for 0.6 seconds. A field of ice is created along the fissure's path, lasting for 4 seconds and slowing enemies within the area every 0.25 seconds. The field disappears after the duration ends in the same order and speed it was created with.